Author's Vlog Supplemental 11.5. I didn't do anything last week because I didn't really have a lot to say last week, and it was really busy, so I didn't say anything. So far, progress as of today, I am at 18,961 words. A little behind where I want to be, but I need to be at 21 by Sunday, which I think I can manage. I have a little bit more writing to do today, but here's my log. You can see that's today, and I haven't finished it yet, so. But I was writing. As far as pacing goes, I do some work with trying to make sure that my pacing makes sense over the long haul, like to make sure that, okay, this scene's going to be interesting, okay, now I need a little downtime. Okay, this scene's going to be interesting, and now I need a little downtime. So I try to make sure I'm thinking of that when I'm doing my writing. And then I worry about the fine-tuning of it when it comes to the edit, otherwise I would spend all of my time working on it. Because the problem with getting really into the minutia of editing is you're not always certain you're going to keep scenes in. You might combine scenes later, you might take them out entirely, so you're going to have to adjust your pacing anyway when you're going through the editing process. So holding too tightly to it can kind of stifle your forward momentum, so I try not to do that. I do a little bit of editing here and there, but not huge amounts. What I don't do very well is stack enemies. In fact, my enemies tend to be one of my weakest points. I'm not very good at kicking my main characters around and having horrible things happen to them. I'm actually really bad at that. Like a lot of authors, you know, we like our main characters. We don't want to kick them and make them have horrible days, but you have to. So as I was writing, I'm just in the beginning of the fun and games, and I realized nothing had really happened yet. I'm 18,000 words in, and there's been hints of things, but nothing, you know, there hasn't been a fight scene yet, there hasn't been a chase, like nothing's really happened, which kind of worries me. So I actually talked to Shuvom about it this morning, and I was like, nothing's happened yet? And he's like, yeah, something should have happened. Oh my god, why is he stomping around? I'm doing it right now because you're supposed to be on a call. Why are you in here?
What's happening?
Why are you in here?
What's happening?
What? This is why I try to wait till you're at work before I do this.
So,
Go away. Yeah. Go away. Now I've totally lost my train of thought. Go away.
Why aren't you wearing pants?
I'm wearing... Shut up. I'm cutting that part out. This whole section's coming out. You're not crashing my video.
Oh, come on.
No.
Come on.
No. This is what I live with. This is because I didn't put up the screen, isn't it?
It is.
Isn't it? I trust you for 5 minutes and this is what I get.
Leave it in the video. Leave like a little part of it.
Go, shoo. Close the door. Okay, door's closed. We're good now. I was asking Shuvom about that this morning, and I'm like, I feel like I should have something happen. And he was like, yeah, you should have something happen. Like, he thought in the very beginning I was gonna have like a chase scene where the twins go chasing people through the woods in cat form. I'm like, no, that's not what happens in that scene. And he was very disappointed, but we don't write the same way. There's some stylistic differences. But I did realize that something's wrong, and I need to have something happen. So I have to do some plotting today to change up some scenes, to add in an evil minion or two, to have something happen like that. I gotta have something for them to fight. There's gotta be something concrete. So I'm gonna throw minions at them because that makes sense. Like, they've met the main bad guy, but they didn't know he was the main bad guy, and now the bad guy's gonna throw minions at them, and they're gonna have to overcome that while they're trying to not show what they are to Rafe, who's there and making a nuisance of himself, so that something's actually happening. Because I suck at that really badly. I don't have a lot to say this week. I've just been kind of steadily writing, and you know, I'm not doing 500 words a day. I'm pretty much doing about 1,000 words 3 to 4 times a week, because that's just how my schedule works out really well. I've got a couple of days because a couple of other days are completely taken up by other things that I don't really have enough time to write. So I usually do it 3 or 4 times a week. What I am noticing, I've done NaNoWriMo before, and that requires you to do, I think, 1,300 words a day. And that is a lot of words for me every day. Like I said, I can do it 2 or 3 times a week, or 3 or 4 times a week, no problem. That seems to be a reasonable, because I've got some downtime, I've got some time to think about it, I've got some prep time, you know, when I have days off and things like that. Man, it is grinding when you have to do that many words a day. And I know people who can, like, write so many words in a day. I worry that they're not the greatest words, though, because if they're writing them that fast, they're not thinking about them very much, and that leads to a lot of editing. But, so I've been doing it 3 or 4 times a week, because that's the easiest thing for me to do. I don't think I have anything else to add to this. This is just a light one, and now I have to edit it. Editing. So yeah, next week, dialogue I like. So I will see you guys next week, and on Sunday, dialogue. Bye. Oh, get writing.wang, you know, all that stuff.